it ends here 4-2 against Tamworth. How do you assess the performance today?
Very disappointed, very deflated, disappointed in our naivety to go into half-time 3-2 down when I felt we were pretty much in control of the game for the most part. Created some really good chances, got ourselves back in it, having gone ahead, and then showed naivety to the extreme and added time with the quick throw here that led to mistake goal. You're thinking we've been the better side from the time we equalised. We'll go in at half time, we'll regroup and hopefully go on and win the game. But the goal in added time at the end of the first half, which was more or less a training ground finish for the lad, totally unopposed on the edge of the box, which was the third mistake that we'd made consecutively in that phase of play. We've given ourselves a little bit of a hill to climb, but we never got going second half. And the game just petered out, didn't it, to be honest with you?
You're right. If we go through the game, obviously a great start in the 7th minute, we go 1-0 up. Are you disappointed as a manager the way how he conceded those two sloppy goals?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, very much so. We got done in the same area, in the same manner for both goals, and they came out of nowhere, didn't they? Because they hadn't even been an hour. They hadn't even been in our box, and then they've scored again. We tried to address that by making a little tweak from a defensive point of view, and I thought that we nullified that threat predominantly from there on in. And then the third goal, as I've already discussed, is just naive on our part, and we need to learn from things like that, because, as I say, we had controlled predominantly the first half, and at the end of the day, let's just see it out. Let's just see it out till half time, 2-2, regroup again, and then see if we can go on and win the game. But yeah, the second half was just a non-event, wasn't it? To be honest.
Before we speak about those two goals, there was actually a huge penalty appeal. I'm not sure if you've seen the footage of the Carroll being taken down.
It's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
Yeah, we've got the stills on it. It's a penalty, but listen, some are given, some are not. I'm not going to pin that on the referee, because I thought she was actually quite good today, to be fair. So these things happen. But yeah, we've seen the footage, we've seen the stills. It's a penalty. But I'm not looking for excuses. We've fallen short today. We've discussed that in the dressing room. At the end of the day, we've had some fantastic results since I've been at the football club. But I genuinely believed, and we genuinely believed, that we would come here and get something out of the game.
For sure, in the second half, first I want to say that I'm wishing the Tamworth fan all the best. I hope they have a speedy recovery. But as a manager, how did he get the players in that right mentality to continue on, even though it was like a 20-minute break?
Well, it's the same for both sides, isn't it?
Yeah. And what was the message to the boys?
Well, just basically, let's tick over. Let's make sure that we're ready. Obviously, we've got this delay, and that's unavoidable. But let's just make sure that we're ready to go again. And to be fair, I didn't think they were any better than us second half. The game just petered out, didn't it? And then suddenly, out of nowhere, we've created one really good moment in added time, and I thought, because we were right behind it, I thought Louis had equalised.
Yeah, that was
how the lad's done. The goalkeeper's beaten all ends up.
Yeah, just awesome.
I thought it was just, the lad has done so well to get off the line, and then they've gone down the other end and scored.
Yeah.
And listen, the fourth goal from our point of view is irrelevant. We've got done on the counter, and that's just one of those things. But yeah, overall, a feeling of real disappointment, to be honest with you.
Moving forward from today's game, we've got another big derby, Southend, on Friday. How do we not necessarily turn around, but how do we get that sort of performance that we did against Barnet to implement that against Southend away?
Well, sometimes in football, whether you like it or not, irrespective of the quality that you've got, and we've got some real quality at this football club, as I think everybody knows and accepts, sometimes you just have to do the ugly side of things, don't you? And when teams set up in a certain way, and they're rigid and they're compact, and they're very competitive, and they get a really good press on, sometimes you just have to earn the right, don't you? sometimes you just have to match that for whatever period of time. You know, you have to embrace it, and then basically, hopefully, you know, the way we set up and the way we play and how expansive we are, you know, maybe we get a foothold in the game. But yeah, we'll go back on the training ground on Monday. We'll work hard as we always do, and we'll prepare in preparation for, you know, the Essex derby on Friday.
Yeah.